So first thing, remember the three intentful awarenesses. First, be aware of your posture. So if you're sitting down, like most of us are, or whether you're standing up, just relax your shoulders. Bring your chin down a little bit. Feel a little bit of a lift, like somebody's pulling you up by a slender thread from the crown of your head. Then take some nice deep breaths. That's the second awareness. Be aware of your breath. And the third awareness is focus your mind. Whatever you're doing, whatever posture you're entering, just be aware of how you feel. And then raise your arms up. Take a nice deep breath. Then slowly let your arms float back down. So probably the most basic core practice is just focusing on the breath as you move. And you feel the stillness. You're moving from stillness, feeling the stillness inside of you as you move. So you're not using a lot of energy. You're actually conserving energy and deepening your breath. The breath is such a fundamental part of the practice. Even when you're lying down and getting ready to go to sleep, or when you wake up in the morning, just take some time to focus on your breath. And you'll find as you focus and deepen your breath, you start to feel more energy, more vitality, more in tune with the energy around you. Hello, Phyllis. Nice to see you. And just relax as you move. Now, maybe some of you already have ways to relax, like walking on the beach. That's a wonderful way to relax and to release tension. Oh, somebody's on, got the sound on. I'm just going to mute everybody again. Just so we don't have any musical accompaniment right now. So the movement of your arms feels like effortless, like almost like the arms are moving by themselves. And all your attention is focused on your breath. You can even do some visualization. One visualization would be to breathe, like you're breathing in light. Breathing in light, so you're lighting up all your cells. Or just breathing in energy. So you go into a deeper state of relaxed attention. And let's do one more. We'll come back to some more breathing later. Then slowly let your arms float down to your sides. So, and from the neutral position, just rotate your head around. Focus on your neck and your shoulders. Just allowing yourself to release any tension, any tightness you've been accumulating. Then reverse direction. we're doing some warm-ups. Warm-ups really help to circulate more energy and create more flexibility. Really, let's rotate the shoulders and feel that you're creating more flexibility, better flow in your shoulders and upper back. And reverse direction. So it is really important to pay attention to how you're feeling. Sometimes you wake up, you're focused on all the external things, reading the news, planning your day. But spend a little bit of time whenever you can to move the energy. Just feel the internal part of being alive, not just exercising, but meditating as you move. That's what makes Qigong quite special. And then bring your hands underneath your collarbone and turn from the waist. So here we're building up a technique to create more energetic coherence, because as you turn, you're also moving your arms to see if you can feel that connection. Then reverse direction, opening up. The Chinese say that very often our energy gets blocked by tension. But when you can release the tension, you have better energy, better flow, more, more freedom and flexibility in your movements. So it's a good practice to do something like this every day, especially in the mornings. It's a good way to start your daily routine. And then reverse direction. That's my chair is still squeaking. And then come back up and raise your left leg up and rotate your ankle joint, whether you're sitting or standing. Then reverse direction. Then point your toes forward and back. Then come back to start. Other side, same thing. Anybody watch the US Open this weekend? Yeah, it was pretty interesting. US Open tennis. Talk about flexibility. Those tennis players, very flexible, but strong at the same time. I think that's really one of the goals of any kind of exercise, but especially Qigong, to be strong but flexible at the same time. So one of the things that I saw Djokovic, he lost in the final, but he's a great player. He did something like this. See if you can try that. Just move your hip around. He was doing that in between points in the final set, and then reverse direction. So you're moving your hip without straining. If it feels painful or uncomfortable, don't do it. But if it feels okay, it's a good way to create more flexibility and lubricate your hip joint. So see, you can learn stuff watching TV. I spent many hours watching the US Open, and I learned this. I learned how to do a new movement that I can share with you. So now we're going to stand up. I'm going to stand up, but you may stay seated if you prefer. And we'll do some standing practice. Let's see, I almost forgot how to do this here. It's been a long time. So I have to put myself on spotlight. Yes, okay. So we're back in the studio. We have a different floor. This is like a dance floor. My wife likes to do some dance classes, so she put this sort of a cushy floor. It's a little softer than the cement. So let's do a little turn, okay? Again, energetic coherence. So as you turn your waist, your whole body turns from side to side. And then as you turn a little faster, let your forearms tap on the front and back of your lower spine. Notice your breath, deepen your breath, relax, and just feel your body from the inside out. Notice how you're feeling right now. And just let go of any place where you feel tight or tense. And then let's bring the arms up a little higher. Just lightly tap on your rib cage. Then tap on your chest, right below your collarbone. Take a deep breath now and then. Feel the breath synchronizing with your movements. I mean, it doesn't have to be exactly the same every time, but feel the breath as you move. Then tap on your heart center, stimulating your thymus gland and your heart, the center of your chest. Then tap on your dantian, stimulating your vital energy points. And then slowly come back to the start. And then from the standing position or sitting, just raise your arms up and down and rock back and forth on your feet. And with this one, I'd say the best or an important thing to do is to focus on your feet, really feel your feet, initiating the movement. That's kind of a guideline in Tai Chi. Your movement starts with your feet. And as you're shifting your weight forward, your arms are following the movement of your feet. And then come back to the starting position and just shake out your arms and hands. And shrug your shoulders, move your hips, shift your weight, and bounce up and down on your heels. And then do whatever other movements you feel like doing. We call this spontaneous Qigong. So it means you can do anything you feel like doing as long as you're doing it mindfully and you're really feeling the internal effects of each movement. It's very, very good for releasing tension, for getting more energy to flow. You shake out your feet, you can move back and forth, you can wiggle your hips, just do whatever feels good, whatever makes you feel more alert and fully alive. And then when you're ready, slowly come back into stillness. And when you're standing in stillness, feel the movement of energy inside of you. So when we're moving in the moving forms, you're focusing on the stillness. When you're in the standing or what we call quiescent forms, you're focusing on the movement inside of you. And as you're standing, just move your hands in and out. Feel the energy accumulating in between your hands. Feel like a battery. You got the positive and the negative, and that's creating the power, the energy that you're cultivating when you do Qigong practice. Or you take a little wider stance, or just focus on the palms of your hands, and feel that as you're moving this invisible energy ball, you're circulating and strengthening the energy flow inside of you. So this is another fundamental practice. Just playing, circulating energy by moving the Qi ball. And there are hundreds, literally hundreds of different exercises you can do with the Qi ball. We've done many of them in this class. So I encourage you to experiment, to move the Qi ball any way that feels good to you, where you feel that you're creating or even transforming the energy inside of you. Definitely a moving meditation. So then, when you're ready, bring the Qi ball back and hold your palms and fingers facing toward each other. Just feel that invisible force, the energy that we call your energy body or the Qi field, many different ways to describe it. But if you can feel it, that's the most important thing. So let's just try this. Carry the ball over to your right side with your weight on your right foot, and then take a breath and feel the ball expand as you breathe in. Then as you're breathing out, bring your hands a little closer together and feel the force from your right hand turning you back to the left. Then take another deep breath. Feel your ball expand on your left side. And then as you're breathing out, feel the force from your left hand turning you around to the right. Let's try that a couple more times. Inhale, feel your ball expand. Exhale, press. Feel that energy just turning you around without your needing to apply any effort at all. Then breathe in again, press on the Qi ball. Feel the energy from your left side turning you around to the right. Let's try that one more time. Expand, feel the energy, then press on the Qi ball. Feel the energy from your right hand turning you around to the left. And slowly come back to the start. Looks like somebody's trying to get in. I'm gonna just take a moment to let them in. Rosemary. Maybe her alarm didn't go off today. So just continuing with the Qi ball, let's take a step forward. Remember, this position is called the bow position. Why is it bow position? Because it's the best way to draw a bow if you're shooting a bow and arrow. But we're not going to draw the bow right now. We're going to stay with the Qi ball. So hold the ball in front of your waist and then raise the ball up as you shift your weight to your front leg. Then carry the ball back and raise your toes as you bring the ball back to your heart. Inhale. Exhale. So it's another good way to build up energetic coherence. Feel your feet. Feel your feet creating the movement, pushing off on your back foot. feeling the energy going out, and pushing on your front foot, feel the energy coming back. So again, another way to build up energetic coherence. And to use less energy. Know that one of the things that we're training ourselves to do in Qigong is to expend less energy in our movements, so we can actually conserve energy more easily. Then let's reverse the direction. Hold the energy out about the level of your shoulders. Then hold it, bring the energy ball back to your waist. It's like you're tracing an energy ball in front of your body. And one more time. Then shift your weight onto your right leg, and then step forward to the left. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So this weight shifting technique is really a very good way to build better balance. You can just practice this at home, in front of the mirror, or anywhere, in your backyard, in your garden, and just feel you're moving from your center, but starting the movement with your feet. So as you push off your back leg, your whole body moves forward, so you're centered right on your front leg. And when you go back, you're centered on your back leg. So you're strengthening all the nerves and muscles that control balance. Then, for those of you who are standing, I'm going to try one thing here. So let's shift your weight to your front leg, then pick up your back leg, touch your toe, the right toe next to your left foot, then go forward. Then shift your weight to your left leg, bring your right foot up, and step to your left. And then when you go backward, step back to your left, step back to your right. Step back to your left, then step back to your right. So the idea is to really focus when you're stepping, really feel your feet making good contact with the earth. And then same thing on the other side. So you're balanced, and each time you take a step, you're sinking your weight into your feet, hardly moving your upper body. Then step back. Again, you don't have to do the backward step if that doesn't feel comfortable. So it's just a practice that you can do to improve balance, whether you do it for 5 minutes or longer. Then another one of my favorite practices is what we call waving hands like clouds. So here you're just shifting your weight from one side to the other. Shifting over here, again, turning without moving your upper body, just turning from the hips. So here, you see that little bit of a turn, and the turning of your hips is controlling the movement of your arms and hands. In a way, if you watch the tennis players, they do this. Without even thinking. It's just that's the way you want to do. If you want to develop more power, more strength, you move from your center. Not like this. It's whole body is connected. And let's do one more on each side. And cross your arms in front. And now concentrate on feeling the earth. Feel that there's this powerful grounding force rising up through the bottoms of your feet, through the palms of your hands, and you're guiding the energy up to your center. Best way to feel more confident, more stable in your body is to feel grounded, to feel connected to the earth. And then let's add some energy from the sun and the moon and the stars. So feel that vibrating, powerful cosmic energy, especially powerful this time of year in the end of the yang period, in the calendar. And as the days get shorter, some of that energy will diminish. It's just the way things are. But so this time of year, we want to store more of the solar energy, just like the plants. And that will get us through the winter, but feel happier and healthier. So let's combine earth energy from deep in the earth to the sky energy from the sun, the moon, and the stars. And feel it right centering right inside our bodies. Breathing deeply and slowly, concentrating the mind on circulating the life force. And one more time. And then let's finish this part of the practice with a little meditation. Now, whether you're standing or sitting, hold your hands right in front of your heart. Relax. Just allowing more energy, more love, more light to circulate. And breathe. Your mind starts to wander, which often happens. Just return your attention to your breath. Feel the breath leading the chi. Now, there are a lot of practices in Qigong. Some moving, many standing or sitting. I'd say this is just standing or sitting in place without moving is one of the most powerful ways to strengthen and absorb more energy into our bodies. So I'm going to just finish with about 3 more deep breaths. And close your eyes. Focus on the inside. Keep your eyes open. Start to feel like you're going to sleep. Or have your eyes halfway closed. So you can balance the internal with the external. And then slowly bring your arms down to your sides. Shift your weight to your right leg, bring your feet together and close. Okay, so I'm going to go back to sitting down. Let's see, 11:42. So let's do some tapping massage, another excellent practice, whether you do Qigong or you just do the tapping. Some people like to start out with the tapping. I like to do it at the end, kind of like dessert after a good meal. So you do the tapping by first rub your hands together about 36 times or thereabouts. And then tap on your heart center and your thymus gland. Just feel the vibration going deep into your body, stimulating all your cells, and tap on your chest, on your lungs. You make a little sound. In fact, unmute yourself. You want to share the Tarzan yell. That was a good one. Wow, somebody's very talented. It sounded just like a dog. Pat yourself on the back. Tap the outside of your arms. Now, sometimes when I practice on my own, I start out doing this. Like you wake up in the morning, you feel a little stagnant. You need to stimulate the muscles and the blood circulation. So start with some tapping. You don't have to wait till the end of your Qigong session. But by 11 o'clock, I usually feel pretty awake. So I like to do it at the end. And to tap on the back and the kidneys. Whoa, I just moved the camera there. That wasn't too good. And then tap on your legs. So again, this is all your cells are going online, and they're feeling that everything's connected. So when you tap on your face, you can also feel the qi circulating in other parts of your body. Same principle as acupuncture. It's all about creating better energy flow, which helps us strengthen the immune system and become more energetic and healthy and happy, whatever we choose to do in our lives. So then massage your ears, always a good thing to do, night or day or night. So stimulate your ears, which also has a profound effect on other parts of the body. And then relax and feel all that energy flowing. So I'm gonna put everybody on gallery view so I can see you all better. So, anyone have anything to share? Any thoughts or questions or concerns? No? Oh, yeah, you have to unmute yourself if you want to talk. Oh. Okay. Well, nice to see you again. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you. Happy you're back.
Thank you, Phyllis. It's good to see you again. Hope you'll have a good week. Now, it's next week. I'm not sure if there's a class, maybe there's no class next week. I don't know. But you'll be informed. If there's no class next week, I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bill, is it possible to get a copy of the recording?
Yes, yeah, I'll send you all a copy.
That would be wonderful. Thank you.
Have a wonderful vacation, Bill.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
I'll be in the Adirondacks next week. But
Oh,
I might be able to do a class, but I don't know if they're gonna have internet there. So I think just to be safe, we'll wait for the next following week.
Okay,
Okay,
Thank you.
namaste, everybody.
namaste.
See you
Thank
next
you.
time.
Have a nice trip.
Thank you.